back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience on purchasing my first Christian Louboutin heels, or red bottoms as some people know them. I'm going to start off by saying that in no way, shape, or form is this video meant for bragging. I personally like to watch these videos when I'm thinking of purchasing an item. I find them helpful. I like to hear people's opinion, and let's be honest, they're exciting. So I've wanted Christian Louboutin shoes since I can remember. I mean, I've always been into shoes and purses. I feel like everybody has their own poison, whether it be cars, makeup, handbags, shoes, video games. I mean, you name it, everybody has their weak spot. Mine just happens to be shoes, or handbags for that fact. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. When I first thought of buying these shoes, of course, I took into consideration the price. I mean, if you've ever thought of buying them or bought them, you know that they're not cheap. I feel like they're not just shoes, they're a piece of artwork. I've watched videos on how each one is handcrafted, and it just has history. They've been around for so long. Okay guys, so I'm on the Christian Louboutin official website. I just wanted to show you guys kind of again the process. So I initially went on the official website to try to find the shoes that I wanted, which are the Soke in the 120 millimeter heel, and I specifically wanted them in the kid leather, which is the just a normal leather. It's not the patent, which is the shiny leather. I felt like that would scratch easily, so I went just for the kid leather. Again, as you can tell, they are sold out of most sizes right now. It looks like they only have them available in a 37 and a 40, and my size was the 35.5. So they were sold out every time I would look. Finally, I got sick of waiting for them to come back in stock, so I took it upon myself to track them down. I was able to finally track them down at the boutique inside the Palazzo in Las Vegas. And again, I called, I asked for my size, I made sure that they had the kid leather. I did not want the patent leather, and if you didn't know what the patent leather looks like, it's again the shinier material. Again, I didn't want that kind just because I felt like it would scratch easily. They're gorgeous. Just as well. And then they also have the what's this material called, the suede, and look at these guys, they are gorgeous, but I felt like they weren't as carefree as just the kid leather. I mean, none of these shoes are really carefree. Like, you obviously want to take care of them because again, they're not cheap. I mean, and by any means I am not rich or anything, so when looking and trying to purchase something, I really consider all aspects of the product. Okay, so back to ordering from the Palazzo. So I gave them a call, they confirmed that they had my size, and they had to go ahead and email me a consent form. And I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. So I've had, again, these for a while. I just haven't worn them yet, and I want to go ahead and wear them, so I thought I'd show you guys. So, you know, you guys can read it if you want. It's just practically explaining the model of the shoe that I want. Again, the Soke in the black and the leather. And originally, I ordered them in a 36, but I ended up returning them because they were too big, and I'll explain a little bit more about that once I actually show you the shoes. But yeah, and then attached you know, here's their information if you guys are interested in maybe trying to find your size with them. And they sent you this client agreement form. Let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you guys. So again, it says Christian Louboutin, and it's the Christian Louboutin at the Palazzo, their address, their phone number, and information. You know, the style, the color, the material, the size, and then shipping information. I don't know if the shipping has changed, but practically you go through and fill it out, and then you have to physically sign it and date it. Like, you have to print it out with ink, sign it, and then return it. It's pretty official. But yeah, once I returned that, then they went and processed my information, and then they emailed me back with a tracking number. So once the item was shipped, again, they sent me an email confirmation. They arrived at my door in around 3 business days. And they are very careful on packaging the item in a box that's inconspicuous. So it is not noticeable at all. It doesn't really say who it's coming from. And you are required to sign for the item on delivery, and you have to have an ID on you. So let's go ahead and get to the actual item. So once you open the plain box, inside that box is this beautiful box, and this is how it came, with this really pretty ribbon. And let's go ahead and just get into it and remove that. So the quality of the box is outstanding. I've, again, never had a pair of shoes where the box is such good quality. And let me show you guys the style number and information in case you guys are interested. Again, I got them in the 35.5. I first got them in a 36, but again, returned them, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So once you open the box, so these are just the heel tabs. And let me show you guys. But they're the little heel tabs that you can replace once you wear the ones that they come with out. And they're like teeny weeny. They're just like a little metal, and there you are. Anyways, they come in this cute little dust bag. Super adorable. Okay. And then this little card came with it. The receipt is in here. Let me go ahead and open it so I can show you guys. The quality is amazing, even of the paper. Let me read you guys what it says. It just says, "Love your red soles. Due to the delicate nature of our red soles, we ask that the shoes be tried on carpet flooring. If not, they may not be suitable for return. Thank you for your understanding." Let's see the receipt here. And make sure it doesn't have any info on it. It looks like it does have some personal info. Let me see if I can bend it in some sort of way. At the Louboutin at the Palazzo. And let's see. With the tax included, it was $729.68. I don't know if it's really focusing, but yeah. Anyways, if you guys are interested in the price, you guys can always look them up yourselves. And then the dust bag. So you can put these in when you're traveling, or if just for keeping, and both heels fit in here. Pretty nice. And it's that beautiful red color, really soft too. Let's get down to the beauties. It comes with tissue paper that has Christian Louboutin all over it. So these are my so-case. Again, with the beautiful red sole. Look at that. Oh, they're so gorgeous. There's the inside of them if you guys want to see. Okay, so like I was telling you guys, I ordered them originally in a 36 just by going off, again, reviews on YouTube and then just different forums online. And then once I got the 36 and actually tried them on, the dip between the heel to the sole over here is extremely high. So my foot tends to go down. So you could see like a huge chunk up here that they were big. So I ended up returning them and going with the 35.5, and they actually fit pretty nicely. Can I just tell you guys, this was like a dream of mine to own one of these. And I'm so in love with them. Again, not only are they shoes, but they're like a piece of artwork. They're just so gorgeous. Super sexy too. The heel is super fine. The only thing that I don't like about the red soles, and when you wear them for the first time, the bottoms are gonna rub off this as you walk. And that's one of the main reasons why I haven't worn them yet. Again, I'm not rich. It took, you know, plenty for me to be able to get these. And And I feel like every time I'm gonna walk, it's gonna be like $100, $100, you know. It may be silly because obviously I got them to wear them. They are super beautiful, so of course I'm gonna be wearing them. You know, I'm just gonna have to do it even if the red starts to rub off. There are things that you can do to protect them, or you can get them repainted, I believe. But that's silly. I wouldn't pay to get it repainted. I think eventually you would just get a new pair if you had to. But yeah, so these are my Christian Louboutin heels. If you're interested in getting some, I would say do it, because again, I wanted them for a really long time, and it was always on the back of my mind. Like, I would buy heels here and there, but I always just had that inside me that I really wanted a pair of these. I think eventually, if I like how they wear and all, I'd want to get the nude ones, or I really like the daffodils. They're super pretty. The toe box on the Silke is a little bit longer. I know that they kind of look like the Pigalles, but the toe box are different. So the Pigalles have like a shorter toe box. The Silkes have a longer toe box, so something to also consider. A lot of people, you know, kind of whine about how they're not comfortable, but really I'm not going for comfortable, I'm going for sexy in these bad boys. They're just so beautiful. Like, look at that one put down. So yeah, the reason I finally decided to do this video is because I'm going to be wearing them pretty soon. So I wanted to show you guys before part starts to scratch off with the wear. I'm going to go ahead and put them on for you guys so you can see what they look like on the actual feet. You guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to find out what your guys' poison is. Go ahead and leave me some comments down in the comment box on what you guys like to spend your money on, what makes your heart sing. But for now, that's all I have. You guys have a glamorous day, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.